Hi, my name is Karthik, and you're watching my Poddar KK Tricks and Technology. This is a C# written interview question and answer series, and today I will show you and I will implement how to alphabet F with an asterisk. Okay, so this is a demo. How look like, and you can see over here. It's very simple. Like F alphabet F for our A to Z alphabet. So how we'll implement? So first we have to understand, in a flow chart. So it is a very simple flow chart, as like this series already I have discussed, but every time somebody is search and any specific alphabet, so I think they don't want to go in previous session. So that's why every alphabet, and I have explained all everything from the scratch to end. Okay, so this is a very straightforward flowchart. I have to first we have to understand how many rows required and how many column required. So, okay, so this is a row and this is a column. So we have to take two loop about this creating of this shape. So first you can see over here the row, and it is a column. Okay, so how many rows here was 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So start from 0 index and end from 6, so we have to create a 6 row. And how many column required? 0 1 2 3 4 5. So we have to create a 5 columns over here. And you can see over here how many logic there. So according to logic we have to implement over here. Okay, so it is a how many logic, one logic you can see over here. We have to see start the print. So this is a one logic. You can see over here I have set column equal to 1. That means every time column equal to 1 we have to set the you know uh, star. We have to display the star. Okay, and second logic, if it is a you can see over here first row 0, and you can see over here row 0 and column less than 1, and it should be above 1. Okay, and column less than 6, and that means it should be less than, oh sorry, it's should be greater than 1, and start from here. Okay, and less than 6, that means and from here. Okay, so this is a second logic. And third logic is over here in, like, that part. Okay, there is only a fourth no, four star with single um, single space. So after third logic, you can see over here your row size would be 3, because 0 1 2 3, this is a 3 size. Okay, 3 of the row size, and row size would be 3, and column less than 1, start from here. Okay, less than 1, because when start from a column value would be 2, then it will start from here. And column less than 5, that means not greater than 6, only when start end of the 5. So when we will implement here. Oh, don't worry about this logic. Okay, when we will set the debugger point, I will show you how to actually this is working. Okay, so this is very straightforward, actually. Flow chart. First we have taken the row, and that is taken column. Okay, if it match, so that also will check the condition. If condition match, that I will print the star. If does not match, that time I will print space. So that is a straightforward. Let's see for the implementation. Okay, so I will open my Visual Studio. Okay, and I will create a new project. Actually, I have to create a console application. So I will click on the console app, and next I will name as it F demo, and I will create. We have to wait for few seconds. Okay, now it's condition okay. So now I have to first I have to declare, you can see over here I have to need to two variable like row or column, so I have to clear here int row and column over here. Okay, now I have to decorate, some line like, it's look like this, first, what we have to implementing, and what we want to actually what we want to show you. Okay, so it should be on a very, very single, single line like this, see the blue console light line, and it's a single black slash, and we have to print, some like a display display the pattern like f with an asterisk. Okay, yeah, like this asterisk. Okay, and I will print the new line also, and I just decorate within a very dotted line under this. So that is simple. I have, you know eh, I have the set that decorate the, what we are implementing. Okay, so that is not need required, but you will set so it's look like good, so that why. Okay, so first I will, create a loop. Okay, that loop, first our loop is a row, and its end of that loop would be 6. We have already discussed, how many rows we are required, like, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have start in our row index 0, and it would be 6. Okay, so just remove int. Okay, now I have to create one more loop, that is an inner loop. Okay, that would be as a column. Okay, where I already declare. Okay, so I need column also, so I will start column name as it column. Okay, so column also, how many column requires? So it is a first space over here, so 0 1 2 3 4 5. So I need 5 column over here. So start from 0 and greater than equal to would be 5. Okay, so I just remove these things. Okay, now I need to implement a logic. That logic, this logic. Okay, so there is a three logic. Okay, first we have to print, very simple, straightforward, very simple, lining over here. So I will just condition set the condition. Okay, what happened over here? Okay, okay, you can see, we have to miss something over here, so don't worry about that. So just implement if. Okay, and first we have to implement, this line, this is a first logic. Okay, so I will use, I need column equal 1. Okay, so if column equal 1 only, so that time I need is print the star. Okay, so just you can see over here, and just true, and if false, so what I will print. Okay, so very simple. You can see if it's matched, so I will print, simple star, and if does not match, that means I will print space. So this is thing. So console not right line, because I don't want to print a star with the new line. I just only print the star. Okay, so I just put here over here star, and I just copy. Okay, sorry, copy paste. Okay, just I will print here. Okay, after, after and this loop, after and this loop, if greater than a 5, so I just, you can see over here, when it will print all this row, all the column. Okay, 0 first row, end of the column. I need break here and I will just send the new line. So that's why it is end of this loop, and I will put here console mm, CW. It is a short form of this, console application, and just new line. And also I will end of this, main loop. I will send the new line. So it is a not necessary, but I will put here. Okay. So don't worry about that. Okay. So first I will show you how are implementing actually one by one. Okay. So first I will set in column one. That means column one, not a column zero. Actually, first row is a zero. So that time I will put, all the space. Actually, it is a space line. Okay. So now I will build application. Actually, I will show you one by one. Okay. So that's why I just liberate, build succeed, and I just click on the run application, and you can see over here. Okay, you can see I have implemented one logic, first line of this, shape. I just print the, star. Okay, so just close. I will implement one more logic over here. Okay, that would be okay. So the second logic would be, that line. Okay, because I have implemented this, so second line would be this line. So this line, I need, how when I will start. I will start from, actually I have print one column one. Okay, so I need column start from column two. So that means column greater than one. Okay, sorry, less than one. Okay, and column greater than 6. Okay, okay, so just put over here. Okay, also we have to, see the row equal 0. That means, first row, I will take the first row. Okay, this logic will apply only first row. So that's why I will take, row 0, column less than, and column greater than 6. Okay, so row equal 0. Okay, and column less than 1, and column greater than 6. Okay, so I have implement and just, bind up this, logic. It is second logic, so you have to bind, in a brackets. Okay, so let's again run this application and let's see. Wow, that's great. Now you have implement now second logic over here. You can see, there, and now okay, just close it. Now we have to implement third logic, that is here. So how many rows we have to implement, which row we want to implement that logic, 0 1 2 3. So here is over, you can see our row equal to row would be 3, and column again less than 1 and greater than 5, because we don't, print, full of all the space as like, first second logic. Okay, so very simple. Again, again you have to just or condition. Okay, and I will again row equal 3, and column greater than 1, and oh sorry, less than 1, and column greater than 5. Okay, so and this is again this last logic, so I will just bind of, setup logic over here, and I just decorate these things. Okay, now I think we have implement all of things, so just run this application. Okay, now you can see I have implement. Okay, just zoom in. Okay, so very simple, logic you can see, you can create over here. Okay, so I will also I will the debugger point over here and I will show you how it's working. Okay, so just split in two part over here and just F10. Okay, now you can see it's printing. Okay, it is a second, it is a first logic. Okay, now it is also okay. Now you can see it's creating, completing. It's created, completed. Now new line and end. Okay, so that's it for this session. Okay, hope I think it is well understood. Okay, if it is not clear, anything you have query, so please write on my comment section. I will help you. And any interview questions you have faced, anything in a different logic like face, so you can mention also my comment section. So I will implement, I will guide you. Okay, so thank you for watching. Keep watching and please subscribe my channel.